You see I'm here right now, isn't it? But where are you? Yes, sorry, first I'm still presenting. No, it is because there are businesses, so we have created systems for them to run without you. I've not been in office for 3 weeks. I'm getting into the 4th week today as I'm with you here. But everything is running. I was not even in this country for all this time. But everything is running because an entity has been created, systems have been created to run and generate money. That's what I want you to learn, how you actually do that. Why is that important? There is a survey that I normally refer to that was done, which is called the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor. It's a big survey that is normally done by the government of Canada. It was done years back here in Africa, around 2013. 11 countries on board to look at entrepreneurial activity in Africa. It was discovered that Africa is the most enterprising continent. There is no continent on earth than Africa where people open businesses in volumes. When you go to Pakra, those of you that have gone to register a business before, you register a business at a place called Pakra. When you go there, I don't know about Pakra here, but if you go to Pakra in Lusaka, it is packed every day with people opening businesses. Then you ask yourself, what happens to these businesses? What has been discovered is that the majority of those businesses, over 70% of those businesses, will not cross 3.5 years. In less than 4 years, over 70% of the businesses that are opened will close. So in less than 3 years, in less than 4 years, 70 businesses, if we open 100 today, 70 businesses in less than 4 years would close. So some of you here remember that you are former entrepreneurs, isn't it? Yes, you tried something, it didn't work, it collapsed. Don't worry, you are not the first. Even me speaking to you, there are many businesses I tried before that collapsed and did not work. But the good thing is that the Bible says a righteous man fails how many times? 7 times. And how many times does he rise? 7 times. So if you failed once in business, at least you still have 6 chances. So you can try again, right? But then we want to minimize failure because much as failure is good and failure is painful. And it is also expensive, right? Yes, so we want to minimize. They say a wise man learns from the experience of others. Yeah, you don't have to feel the pain for yourself to learn. So that is what we want to look at. So let's begin with understanding business from a point of how do you build business ideas. Business rests on ideas. You need to have a business idea. Every business begins as an idea. I want to believe that ideas are God's seeds of greatness that He puts in the hands of men. That's ideas. God's seeds of greatness that He puts in the hearts and the minds of men. And somebody says, God never gives one idea to one man. Perhaps He has given it to a fool who will not implement it. It always scares me. So whenever I have an idea, quickly I work on it. Because I don't want to be the fool who will not perform it. Because I know whatever idea God has given me, there's another person He has given me. To minimize risk. Because He knows I may not do it. And the world will miss out on the greatness He wants the world to experience. That is why many of you have moved around and met people that you are convinced that they copied your idea. No, sir, they didn't copy your idea. God gave it to 4 people. You are that chap who didn't. You remember? That's why I used to say to the barber shop here, it can make sense, it can make sense. Until one day you passed and you saw it written there, Jinx Barber Shop. You said, he stole my idea. No, he didn't steal your idea. God gave the idea to 4 people, 3 of you didn't implement, Jinx did. And also as immediately as ideas come to you, in working on them, ideas don't come from the devil, ideas come from God. All good things come from God. That makes sense? Yes. If you can't implement the idea, sell is one of the things we do in D&K General Consultants. We sell ideas. They are not cheap. We call them business plans. So if I'm overwhelmed with ideas, I begin selling them. I package them as business plans with my team, and we sell them, and they are not cheap. Some of you here are loaded with brilliant ideas, but what you don't have is money. And you're always feeling incapacitated like you have so many brilliant ideas, but so broke. What should you do? Write down the ideas as business plan. Advertise on Facebook. You want a business plan for a pharmacy? We have a business plan. You want a business plan for a poultry business? We have a business plan. 500 kwacha and we send you the business plan. Because there are people who have money and have no ideas. Then there is you who has ideas but has no money. But the good from the person with money who does not have ideas to the person who has ideas. Monetize the ideas. So we are beginning with ideas. A business idea is a solution to a real problem that people are willing to pay for. Not every idea is a business idea. Okay? If the idea to propose to somebody here, it's a good idea, but it's not a business idea because it falls on one thing. You are not solving our problem, you are solving your problem. So you are not solving people's problem which they are willing to pay for. But a good business idea is an idea that solves a problem. A real problem, not an imagined problem. I've lived long enough to know that there are people who are moving around with imagined problems that are not there. So, real problem that people have. Good businessmen are people who see ideas and do something about it. Bad businessmen are people who see ideas and complain. When you complain, you become a customer. So many of us here see problems, but what do? We complain. So I'm sure there's somebody here who is complaining about load shedding. Huh? Yeah, you're a good customer. Again. Next day you hear come. That person who is knocking, even him is load shedded than you. But then when we appear, he says, I know, we have missed my rechargeable bulbs. Oh, rechargeable? Serious? Yes. So when power is there, it charges. When power goes, it goes, give me one. Customer, money has moved from the complainant to the implementer. So if you are going to be a complainant in this life, money will continue to move from you to those who are doing something about the problems. Every problem is a business opportunity. So, ideas. How do you generate ideas? Number one, what matters to you? Something you personally need. Oftentimes, the things you are struggling with, many other people are struggling with. And you can build a business out of what your struggle is about. I'll give you an example. When we started DNK General Consultants and we were offering tuitions, we started teaching the courses that I found hard myself. Because I knew that I'm not the only one. The same courses I found difficult in are the ones we advertise. Then people. So your very problems you are going through, if you can find a solution to that, it's a good idea. Number two, observe common frustrations around you. What are people frustrated about? Right now it's rain season. What are people frustrated about? So what does an entrepreneur do? He sees that. The next thing he does is that he goes in town, orders gamboo, money over rains. If you want, you can make money because you plant, because it's raining, and you make money. So rain is a chance that God gives to every human being once every year to redeem poverty. So if you have lived for 30 years, you have had 30 chances. And every year, watching grass, there are people who have cleared grass and they have planted. Those ones who have planted, very soon money will move from those who are watching grass to those who have planted. Every year, rain is a chance God gives people to redeem themselves out of poverty. And some people have gone right now to the village. They are not here in Kitwe gallivanting. You are missing him. He is out in the bush or back to his village in Mansa or anything. He has planted something. He's using the season to make